Building muscle and losing fat at the same time. It's what people call the holy grail of muscle building. And the common question that people ask on the forums is it possible to do that? Is that even possible? Bro, do you even lift? And the answer is absolutely, and there's a couple ways that you can go about it. The easiest, most economical way, if you've been lifting for a little while, you got quite a bit of experience under your belt, is just a recomposition. And recomposition would be that you stay at the same weight and keep getting stronger. And you may say, wait a second, I thought you were going to lose fat and gain muscle at the same time. And in the case of recompositioning, that's exactly what you're doing. If you are getting stronger and you're building muscle, but you're staying at the same weight, that muscle has weight to it. So if you are staying at the same weight, then you have to have also been losing fat, or otherwise you would have been gaining weight because of the muscle. So in that case of recompositioning, meaning that you're staying at the same weight but also gaining muscle, you are gaining muscle and losing fat at the same time. And for most of us, if you have any kind of training under your belt and you've kind of got a history of training, that is going to be the best way to go about doing it. Now the other way is that, and that's a little bit more difficult in this way, is that you are actually losing body weight while also gaining muscle. And that becomes very, very difficult if you've been training for a while. But if you're a new lifter and you're not all that strong yet, you can do that fairly easily. The programs that I recommend, and I made a video called Beginner Strength Programs, and if you're not, putting 2 plates on the barbell to like 45-pound or 20-kilo plates for the bench press, or 3 plates for the squat and 4 plates for the deadlift, then you're probably going to be more of a beginner. And as you get closer to those numbers, it's going to get more and more difficult for you to be able to both lose weight and gain muscle at the same time. But that is up for debate too, because if you're really obese, a lot of people can drop weight pretty easily. But if you're fairly lean, then it becomes very difficult. So those are all factors in if that's possible. If you are severely obese, like maybe you're like 40% body fat or above, and then yeah, that's recommended. You should probably be doing some type of activity. The general recommendation by the American College of Sports Medicine, ACSM, which is who certifies me as a personal trainer, is that you should be doing 150 minutes of moderate activity per week. And so that's about 30 minutes per day, 5 days a week. And by moderate, that would be like you are kind of out of breath, but you're not so out of breath that you can't talk. So we'll put it that way. So you're going to be kind of, moderate activity, maybe not quite a jog, but a very fast-paced walk. Something that gets your heart rate elevated, put it that way. So that would be recommended, and then add in those weight training goals as well. So can you lose fat and gain muscle at the same time? Those are a couple of different ways. Those are the ways that I know of that you can go about doing it. For most people that are already into competitive athletes or competitive athletics of any kind, the first way is probably the way that I would generally recommend and steer people towards, and that is that you are recompositioning. So you guys take it easy, and I'll talk to you next time.